Do these guys know who they're messing with?
Do they know?
Do they? We're back in Shelton Springs, Washington. That means we're here linking up with our disc golf homie. And we have a new disc golf homie on the channel today. Who could it be?
All right, I'm Connor O'Reilly.
Well, actually, me and this guy tied last week at OTB Discs, so you know we could be arguably interchangeable, but you couldn't interchange me for this disc golf legend, Nikko Locastro, joining us today. Such a long list of accolades, and he's been competing at a high level for 2+ decades now. Honestly, very inspiring for myself as I get into my 30s. Seeing a player like Nikko always taking care of himself, and you know, just fighting with the ups and downs of being a touring professional. Coming off 41st, I'm sure you felt like there's things to improve at OTB,
tough.
but how's the game feeling coming into this one?
Honestly, I was feeling really good last weekend, so I was trying to keep that momentum. I had a good opening round, so I'm hoping I can just, you know, build off that, just knowing that I have the shots in my bag. My game plan's feeling pretty good. I feel like my bag is actually really good right now and pretty well rounded in all the slots. You know, thanks to Lone Star and filling the gaps with some of the new sacred disc in the lineup. And,
did you find yourself making any switches going from an open course like OTB to the woods here at Shelton Springs Cascade Challenge?
I put a few more discs in my bag, but I think that it's definitely a different style of disc golf out here. I think this is kind of a break from our
typical a lot of drivers
Pro Tour style, you know, more open venues, and now we actually get to carve some lines, and it's all about angles and touch compared to just raw power out there. So I'm excited to get out here and just try to hit the lines and have a fun weekend. You know, we're out here in the woods and beautiful Pacific Northwest and Washington, and it's just a beautiful state to be in.
The drive up here is one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful, of our entire tour, honestly. And yeah, you kind of get what you pay for in the Pacific Northwest. A little more expensive, but it's so gorgeous. And Nikko, break down hole one. Show us how to do it.
Hole number one. 270 feet. There's pretty much one preferred route, which is just down the middle with a slight stability. Yeah, inside 300 feet. I'm throwing a putter. I'm gonna throw the seed first. See how it goes. First shot of the day. Leave me circle's edge putt there.
This one of those holes makes you think you need to fade it, but what Nikko just did, playing it straight, it's kind of the pure way.
Just a putt.
Yeah, a little bit of fade is ideal, but I'm going yellow rose. Okay. Try to hit it flat. Been loving this one in Bravo Plastic here.
What's up, hair dog?
Can I beat the backside?
Man, that was it right there.
Dude, that yellow rose is money.
Like
I've been loving it.
I'm going with the walker this time. Okay, I thought that was stable. Go 3 off the first. Yeah. 3 off the first. Let me get one more shot.
Little gnome action. Oh.
That's all right. We'll take the circle's edge putt.
Oh. Clean looking putt, but this one's just a little tall on that elevated pole.
Damn.
Adds a layer of difficulty to what is a pretty simple hole right here.
Pretty easy. Should be. Here you go.
Thank you.
Throw a few more right here. Is the camera rolling?
Oh yeah, we're rolling.
All right, let's roll into this birdie here.
There's the legs. Adjustments made, y'all. There we are. All right, hole 2 here at Shelton Springs is one of those gap shots where you got to hit it, and then the second 2/3 of the flight. Wow, what a guy right there. That's a true teammate right there.
I just wanted to touch your butt.
It's pretty nice. You know, I was playing a lot of basketball last no, but we do have right to left wind here, which is probably the preferred wind for a righty player or a lefty player coming out of this gap, because the basket is tucked far to the left. You kind of got to play a sweeping hyzer, tuck it to the inside of this gap with something like your slow poke spur.
Don't forget about the Mando on the left.
Yeah, there is a Mando right here on the left, so you can't just spray it off through the woods. You got to get out through this gap. Make sure to give it the height. That's one of the keys here. Oh,
about the Mando.
I missed the Mando, y'all.
It was part of the game plan. I was trying to get his head.
There's a reason I didn't mention it,
No,
and then Nico.
I wasn't. I swear.
I'm playing, I know. That's on me, y'all.
You're good.
We're going to have to pull up the caddy book. I don't know what you do if you miss the Mando. Red pad, okay.
Oh, I threw it so soft. Get way left. Yeah,
Ooh,
wind.
A
Go.
little lift on it.
Circle's edge-ish.
Yeah, a little 45-footer, not bad.
No, we got to get closer than that. I'm going spur on this one. I went spur on the last one.
There you go. It. Yeah, I'll go one more chupacabra just to...
I think that one's like pretty close. Yeah, I hope.
Feel the gap out. That's more like it.
There
Maybe I should switch to the chupacabra, yo.
I'm throwing chupacabra on this too. Shout out to Cambodia Disc Golf. My friend over there, Jacob Sir, doing big things.
That's awesome.
Got a private disc golf course if you guys ever want to check that out in Cambodia.
Oh yeah, Nico's got this gap down.
I feel like those last two were pretty good.
For sure. 265 in from the red pad, that's where you go when you miss the drop zone. Good thing I got a yellow rose, and I'm gonna give it a soft bid here on the hyzer. Little wide, but
good.
That'll play.
All right.
You're good. Oh yeah, and the tailwind.
Nice. Yes.
Nico's discs, all three in a line.
Oh no.
Get you them sacred discs. Align your game. Dial in your gaps. Ooh. I got a comebacker to make, y'all.
Yeah, you do.
See if we got it. Into the headwind.
I definitely think I've talked myself into the chupacabra after how close that one was.
Yeah, I think I am gonna go chupacabra too. Just it'll be hard to overpower that one through the gap too.
I think you almost are okay with doing it because typically you go short.
Yeah. With that tournament adrenaline too. All right, back into the heady. D2 yellow rose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Got bullied.
The wind bullied you there for sure. It's my good side. We on?
I don't know, man. I think every side of yours is a good side. You're one of those lucky lads.
I'm just kidding. All right.
Nico was doing laundry and found this gem right here. Look at that.
Yeah, he called it out. Next door to the laundromat was the local disc golf supplier, and I found this beautiful Warbird 168 opening shot. Let's see what it is.
Not only did he do that, but the businessman and the disc golf advocate that he is, he talked him into thinking about getting some sacred discs in the shop. You know, we'd love to hear it.
Now,
tailwind, traditional setup here on 3, sorry. We have some new Hazard on the left, Obi on the right. It's a placement bomb. Woo!
That one's OB.
You really got to push that pinch zone though here. I'm gonna go Warbird as well. Try to play it flat right out over that OB. Trust it to fade late. Yeah, this one is a par 5, so...
Yeah, I feel like we gotta push this one up there.
If you want to eagle it, you do, but honestly, it's gonna be one of the easier ones to play 2 kind of soft shots and get a birdie.
Honestly, I was just still playing it like it's a par 4.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what it was gonna be, but it is kind of a soft par 5. I think the strategy, y'all, is to play soft off the tee.
Is it gonna clear it?
Oh, that's great, come on.
Go.
Yeah. That might be eagle range there.
I think that one was pretty decent. Let's get one more for the people.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. I'll bomb one out.
One more for the peep.
I'm gonna go with my Nikko Starship right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
This thing is beefy. This is different than a lot of Starships right here, but
show them how it's done.
I'm gonna put this thing on a lot of turn. Check it out.
Oh, you're gonna get left side of the OB.
So beefy.
Left side. Oh, it's all.
Delete.
I'm also going Starship. This is the Cosmic Starship. You can't really see it too much, but a little glitter effect in there.
Pretty peach boy. That was the wrong disc, y'all. I let Nikko talk me into it. I already threw the shot I needed. Ooh, that one's got some hole. I like it. This one's definitely eagleable, but I think if you play it for a more conservative birdie, it's gonna pay off throughout the course of the round or the tournament. I'm gonna go Pokeball Wrangler. Just hyzer flip it into the gap here. Try to keep it from fading too hard. Maybe get a long eagle look.
That looks great.
Just wide, but that was a great stability.
That was a smooth shot.
Yeah. Caught a tree, but
should be easy up and down still.
Like Nikko said, we gonna get it. Maybe we'll chip it in. Who knows? Do these guys know who they're messing with?
Do they know?
Do they? Nikko's in that spot where eagle's definitely on the table. It's gonna take a pretty tricky flip up.
I'm gonna go with this Starship. It straightens out a little bit.
Y'all missed it, but I just rolled the absolute
piss out of
pee out of my ankle. We're good to go though. I'm tough. And I found out last year, a good stable heel turn and a good Starship will give you a freaking...
Hold on, I just got the luckiest break of 2024.
Nikko's up there looking for that 3Z.
Let's get one more.
Yeah, I found out last year at Des Moines when I rolled my ankle that...
Growler?
If you rotate on the heel, you don't need your ankle.
This particular, feel that.
Oh, nice stiff one.
Dude, it's actually, it's got some stability. Yeah, it goes far. It's got like hyzer flip up far. All right, gotta put a full pop in it.
Oh, wow.
Go.
Nikko just smooth with it.
My.
Oh, tough kick. Invisible trees.
Did you see the one that I kicked up right?
Yeah, I think it hit this, or no, it hit the little skinny guy, I think, or the dead guy here.
I got it.
I'm tucked slightly left. Perfect flex forehand opportunity. D1 horny toad. Probably about 200 out. A little bit of turn, watch it come back.
Did you go horny toad?
Yeah. I like that little flex forehand on this one.
Oh, of course.
Oh, little turn there. I put a D1 in my bag recently for like the less ground play. I've been liking it.
Yeah, that's what I got. All right.
My ankle feels surprisingly good for how bad I just rolled it.
Yeah, like you said.
Maybe my tendons are just no longer existent.
I'm here. A good look at it.
Looking at the 3.
I think I gotta go this side.
Oh. Chance at eagle, easy birdie, makes the adjustment. If I'm being real with y'all, I think we're gonna see maybe the highest birdie or below rate of the entire track on this hole. Probably gonna get posterized. The hardest part about this hole is deciding how aggressive you wanna get off the tee. Do you wanna go for 3 or 4? I think the rest of it's pretty simple if you're willing to understand.
But you got to pretty much round that corner from the first OB.
For sure, you got to push past that hazard to go 3.
You got to push a pretty big first drive.
Or at least close to it, so I like it. It's gonna play well, even though it is on the softer side. Hole 4, classic right hand forehand, 330. Definitely in the wheelhouse to most players, but right between that kind of flat on a distance driver, hitting hard on the 9-speed. I'm going Warbird. Key is to come out with a little bit of hyzer out of the hand here. Keep it low. There we go. That might skip in the basket,
That's
y'all.
putting pretty good.
You love a shot where your ears become the part that you got to try to figure out what it's doing with. Oh, there
That's
you
a
go.
little better, but it's gonna be well short again. Oh my God. Take the bad one just for the practice putting.
Okay.
Oh my God. First one was good.
One of my most important bits of tournament practice strategy that I feel like I can share with you guys watching is that you should throw at least one tee shot on every single hole that you feel confident can help you score on that hole. Don't leave the hole before you do that. You know, whether you got to stay at a hole and run back and grab the same disc 15 times, play every hole to a mind's eye shot so you have that confidence come tournament time and you're not just feeling like you're pulling something out of thin air. Got the Mockingbird in hand.
Mockingbird, yeah. Forgot who did the last hole.
It doesn't matter.
Hole number 5, 615-foot par 4, mostly straight. Starts turning to the right slightly, but I mean, basically as far as you could puncture it would be nice, but it's pretty easy to just throw a good shot and get behind a tree too. So hit the gap. That's first thing first.
Yep. Hitting the gap's key here, and like Nikko said, there's a bunch of different ranges you can get up and down here, but a lot of them are pretty narrow.
That might be okay.
I'm gonna play Texas Ranger on the same line Nikko did, try to fall short of the trees he just hit. Even if I get into those trees, there's still options, but there's a little pocket just sort of that feels like the biggest approach. Oh. Stood up a little late out of the hand. That's gonna be a tough scramble over there.
I'm going Starship and just try to scoot this next one and pop it down there. This one, I'm not going for a placement shot. I'm just gonna power it and take what it gives me. Get right.
I actually put my flippy Mockingbird back in for just this shot, so maybe I should have trusted it and thrown it on my first one. No, just a little late.
I'm gonna go flippy growler. Try to take a driver and just pop it down there, like an understable one. You have one that flips.
Yeah, like a tumbleweed.
That could do it. Check this one. I'm going growler, dude. I'm cooking it down there. This one's definitely gonna flip up, so I'm gonna hyzer it pretty good. No, come on.
I could go Chongo, honestly, it's pretty perfect.
That's funny. I like the Chungo here.
I really do,
I
actually.
almost feel like that's what you should do.
The Chongo's nice.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know, I got options.
Going Nimitz. I still haven't really popped one the way that I want to. I need a good release with power.
Yeah,
right.
I think I'm gonna go get that Mockingbird in that range. I need him back.
I got a moving target, so I'm just gonna throw it into him.
I think in the last video with Luke, we mentioned something about every time on the disc golf course you talk about something on the hole before, you get to see it the next hole. I talked about throwing a practice shot until you see a mind's eye shot, and then I shanked a couple with the disc I want to throw, so I'm back here to try again. We'll go Mockingbird first, play the aggressive shot.
Could go good.
Oh, you guys.
Oh yeah.
And that's why you run back.
There
Test
you go.
threw a disc to literally the perfect spot, so I'm not even gonna
this
touch
should
the
be good.
Ranger. I'm just gonna go Mockingbird tomorrow.
We'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna try to leave myself a putt through this middle gap. Go with something a little understable, but
Ooh, right up the gut.
Just trying to get a putt.
Yeah. The woods are all about opportunities. You don't always say, oh.
That actually kind of worked.
Yeah. You guys, this Mockingbird got way up here. And like Nico and I were saying a second ago, the further you get up here, the less trees you have to deal with. And I think no matter how good you play it, you're going to have a pretty tight window.
I tried to get Kat to come out for the guest appearance, but she was not into it.
All right, yellow rose. I'm going to hit a little Force Annie down the left gap here. Try to ring it up. Look at the stability on that yellow rose, y'all. So beautiful.
Nice shot.
Fought back to left. Thank you. Kat's got to get her mind right, you know. Defending champ, she got to stay locked.
The circle putts today, like 10 feet out on every hole.
Nico's finding that practice round rhythm from 40 so that during tomorrow's round, as soon as he sees one from here, he's going to cash it, and then the momentum is going to be on his side.
So I'm doing this new thing. I'm going to go through my routine a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm aiming directly, because I've been missing low a lot this year. I'm aiming at the middle, I'm going up high, and then I'm telling myself back to the middle.
Yep.
So I'm going middle, high, back to the middle.
Oh, you guys, so pretty. Look at that.
Talk myself right into it.
It's funny because I've actually recently picked up one of the same cues as Nico right there with the high draw.
Back to the top. Middle, high, back to the middle. Bang.
Pretty cool to see because I've also literally picked up the same cue within the last few weeks. And
are you serious?
Yeah, one of my cues has been to hold the disc kind of higher than I want to release it at.
That's my new thing.
Like you said, to make sure you don't miss low, because
it seems like it's so much easier for me to get back to the center pocket if I'm getting it up high.
I've been doing, yeah, if you've seen me play the last couple weeks, I've been doing literally, I've been here, I've been making sure to come up high with it. So that, like you said, even when I feel like I'm a little timid with my body, my release point still feels higher, and I'm not having the low misses, which are probably the most, oh God, I'm talking and not looking, but low misses might be the most frustrating mental misses in the game. So like, if you can avoid that, make sure to have the commitment level and at least give yourself a chance every time.
Going through the routine and becoming comfortable in your stance. I feel like that's what it really comes down to, is just getting your breath work down, staying comfortable, and staying confident. A long time ago, I asked Climo when I was a young man out on tour, playing in Florida, and of course Climo, one of my all-time sports idols.
For sure.
You know, one of the most dominant and impressive gamers in all of sports, really. People don't talk about that, but when you look in the history of sports, not many people have 12 plus world titles.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I just asked him, how are you able to stay on top for so long? And he's like, you got to get comfortable and you got to stay confident. And that's something that you really got to think about. If you can make yourself comfortable, it makes the shot so much easier.
And I think it's important too to keep it fresh, because like we can have the same little mantra over and over, but sometimes we get kind of numb to that. So I think keeping it fresh, mixing it up every once in a while when you feel stale is important, you know?
Yeah. Whatever's going to give you confidence in that release, and your routine and your breath work, and just overall just like being able to become comfortable inside your own skin.
If you can learn from a guy like Ken Climo, like Nico said, focus mentally and mental approach to games, that is the stuff that bridges across all sports. It doesn't matter what the sport is. You can have respect for the way someone approaches the game, is able to get themselves in that mind frame. And because at the end of the day, no matter what the sport is, the mental approach, you can kind of use that to attack different sports, and it crosses over.
Yeah. You been watching Full Swing?
I haven't yet, dude, but when I watched the tennis documentary, I was literally standing up out of bed at 2 a.m. just like...
You're going to be ready to go out there and start putting and working out and stuff. Like Full Swing, just getting that in-depth look of the golfer's mentality and listening to the exact stuff that they have to go through. Even though they're multi-millionaires, they're still struggling with like personal issues and a little bit of like depression. To go week in and week out and have all that pressure on their shoulders, and they're just looking for that one breakthrough, just like us.
And to sacrifice family life, all the things you have to do as an athlete that don't always get glamorized and talked about. Like
hole number 6, 320-foot hyzer. Pretty standard, but it really helps to, I think, push that backside so you get the skip. Otherwise, there's a lot of trees you got to miss.
You guys, we got a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest. We got a disc golf legend with us today. we're teaching you guys while we play. That's part of what I love about Nikko.
I need a little work on that.
He knows how to articulate his thoughts, and that's part of why you guys are here at the Connor Riley YouTube channel, to learn some stuff. You know, we're not just here for the banter. That's kind of the sideshow.
We're all a student of the game, no matter how long you've been playing. It's
Slow
all a
poke
learning
spur.
process. I'm really liking that.
A little deep, but it seems to be more open back there.
I think you threw it about as good as you can.
Thank you, sir.
Early gap.
Go. Oh, that's an ace run. Come on. Woo.
I definitely got lucky, but I'll take it.
I went through that same gap you went through yesterday, so I knew.
One more. How about the starship through there? Way early gap. Well,
Nikko showing the plethora of ways to get to this hole.
Okay, so yeah, I think all of those were different routes.
You kind of throw a shape here, and I'll be lying to you guys if I didn't say you need a smidgen of luck to hit it every time. All right, I got this putt with a bush in my way, and I've got one of the most iconic push putters of all time on my channel right now. Do I got to go to the?
I'm going with you over here.
Nikko pitch putt over here.
I'm gonna come putt this one with you because my lucky shots were parked.
I'm going to the Nikko style putt here, kind of.
I like that.
A little slight homage. Kinda, not really, but you know.
I knew you had it.
I like Nikko, see the value in having a lot of different styles of putting strokes for different situations, because you're going to find spots on the course where a different stroke is going to be advantageous.
Whatever that is.
Spur, baby.
So I like the reverse out of my hand.
This one does suit the little turn a lot.
Especially with this wind. Might even step up and go Seguin because it's windy.
You know what? I should go spur too. This is a shot with the spur with the tight slight turn I've hit on a number like hole 17 open at Austin.
You just gotta really just get it straight though, because it's so easy to tail off left.
Yep. Oh, that's a solid looking line.
That's gonna go a little bit too far left and short. Yeah, didn't get the skip I needed.
This one's 400, so definitely a pump. I'm gonna bite Nikko's line, play spur, pump it out there hard. A little bit of turn at that big tree trunk you guys can see right of the basket.
I like it.
Stay up.
That's how I was almost thinking Seguin. This wind, it's a little more windy than we feel.
Yeah.
I got one more spur and then I'll go Seguin. Try to get some extra pop on this though, because I do see the trees blowing by the wind.
Ooh, hold it. Little low, out of the hand with a spur. But good thing I got a new 80-foot dagger with the yellow rose to stab the basket in the back or the front. Fade. Oh, had the want to. I always got that, you know. Oh yeah, in that crosswind, cashed it.
I think the roller sets up pretty good. You stay safe, and if you throw it really good, you can get the eagle.
Yeah, I really like this one.
It's tough with this crosswind coming left to right, but
I left my warper.
I think it's a pretty easy par 4, really. 560 feet. Got OB on the left-hand side. Shoot straight into the wood line. I'm throwing a roller here. And just for some reference, I really feel pretty strong left to right. So instead of throwing an extreme roller line, I'm gonna throw it flat and kind of let the wind turn it up a little late.
Got my baby back, y'all. Oh, that's got to hold.
Going one more, going Starship roller here.
Oh, that one's good.
Easy up and down for the birdie.
I'm gonna show you guys the turning air shot with my Warbird. Try to give it quite a bit of height, quite a bit of turn. Now I just needed to flatten out on me. Oh, that's overturned and hit a tree. I don't know if that's a hazard.
I wonder if that's still a mandatory on that. They had that as a mandatory before, you remember?
No, yeah, I don't think there's. I think they might still have that hazard bubble.
I think that's a mandatory, bro. I don't... Yeah. Hold on. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to look at the caddy book, y'all. You know, we'll figure it out.
I'm throwing one air shot. I'll just see how it goes. I hope you delete that one.
I'm gonna go Starship here, a little more stable. That thing is beefy, y'all.
It is. I'll throw my Starship and see how it goes.
Smash and dash, go get you a birdie.
Smash and dash.
I found myself in this funky little hazard bubble. We call it the birdie blocker. That's all it's here to do. Thwart you if you overturn it. Spike any forehand, horny toad? I think yes. Fly. Oh no.
I got your other shot.
I went to the next tee already. Ooh.
Not quite. Right into it. Nice.
Oh.
Oh my God.
The seed is one with the trees. Who would have guessed?
I seen that.
I kind of found myself over here by this hole 11 tee box. So I gotta throw this in for par. Might as well try. Go in. Oh, hit Nikko. Courtesy violation.
Clipped me. I kind of wanted it to happen, but
he took one for the squad.
Got this putt.
One hole left on the front nine, y'all.
310 feet straight ahead, par 3. Get to it, hit the gap.
Fresh off the press, just put this penny putter in the bag. It should honestly be the perfect tool for this job if I can give it enough height, hit it on a straight angle. Oh, that's left out of the hand.
Back door is open for
That's
Connor
the right
O'Reilly.
disc if I put that on the gap, but.
I think I got the right disc. I'm going beautiful Texas
Oh my
Ranger
God, look at
here.
that
Oh
thing.
my God. If it looks that good, it has
I might have to trade.
It has to fly that good. Okay. Hit the gap straight. How about not hit any gaps and just wing them into these trees? I'm somehow gonna definitely birdie that, but.
We might have the two prettiest Texas Rangers on the market. I don't know. Mine's
What's
all
yours?
clear. Mine's a little scratched up. Nico's got the beautiful
Yours is
burst.
cute.
Mine is cute. You're right. Yours is different, but some people like the simplicity of clear. So you know.
Yeah, they do. We're kind of looking like hackers.
Coming out left. All right.
All right.
I gotta stand a little taller on this.
This Texas Ranger's been in my bag for a little while. It's very trusty, very straight. Okay, stop overturning it and just hit the gap.
Is this your thrower seed?
I'm so disappointed. Yeah, you can throw it.
All right. I'm trying on Nico's seed here, y'all.
It goes pretty straight.
Yeah, they're nice and stable. A little bit more than the penny putter when I was testing them, I remember.
Look at it though.
Go, seed.
Look at the flight. I told you it goes straight.
Look at that. Park job.
Hard job.
Lucky.
Okay, I'm going to the sidearm, bro.
Try it.
Lost faith on my backhand right here.
Missed this one left, but penny putter got extra lucky. So what happens when you use code Clover20 at checkout, right, Nico? You get extra lucky and you save 20%.
Oh!
Give me that.
Talked yourself right into that one. Here you go.
Thank you. We'll get a little catch cam so Nico can dunk one in y'all's face.
We on?
Yep. Cash. Birdies, easy. All right, y'all. That's it for the front nine. We got 9 more holes to play, and we're gonna show you guys some beautiful wooded lines. Check it out.